All right, we have one round left today. It's the Mercy Health Final Challenge, appropriately named because it's the last round of the day. Winnebago has 100 points. Lena Winslow has 30. But in our Mercy Health Final Challenge, each question is worth 20 points. Quick run here. We'll get you right back in the game, Lena Winslow. Hands on your buzzers. Same rules as round one, other than the point change. Here is our first question in the Mercy Health Final Challenge. In what 1917 document did a namesake German foreign secretary promise general financial support? Mikhail.
Zimmerman telegram.
That is correct. The support was to Mexico in exchange for declaring war on the U.S., and those are the first points of the round. What animal in genus Mephitis, that lends its name to a cabbage species, can release a foul-smelling spray and has a back? Peyton.
Skunk.
That's right, a back bearing a long white stripe. That's 20 more points. You're up to 70. Gladys Knight sang about a midnight train to what state? The setting of a Charlie Daniels Band song in which Johnny wins a fiddle made of gold. Davey.
Georgia.
That is correct. The devil went down to Georgia, midnight train to Georgia. Bago's got 20 points. What film in which Rachel McAdams plays Sasha Pfeiffer won Best Picture in 2016 and follows Boston Globe journalists investigating sexual abuse? Also starring Mark Ruffalo and Michael Keaton, that movie was Spotlight. The Franco-Uruguayan poet Jules Laforge appears in the background of The Luncheon of the Boating Party, a painting by what Impressionist artist? Sam.
Monet.
Incorrect. Lena Winslow, you have a chance for these 20 points. Mikhail.
Boccinelli.
Incorrect. Renoir, Pierre-Auguste Renoir. New question for both teams. What ruler who married the former slave Roxolana succeeded Selim the Grim in 1520 to become Ottoman Sultan and was nicknamed the Magnificent? Andy.
Suleiman.
Suleiman is correct. 20 more points. In 1885, 9-year-old Joseph Meister was saved by vaccination after exposure to the virus that causes what disease, whose symptoms? Peyton.
Polio.
Incorrect. I'll finish for Winnebago. Whose symptoms include hydrophobia. Davey.
Rabies.
That's right. Fear of water is actually a late-stage symptom of rabies, and that's 20 points for Bago. What quantity, whose measurement was vastly aided by John Harrison's marine chronometer, is measured east and west of the prime meridian? Davey.
Longitude.
Longitude is correct. The vertical line's on the map, and that's 3 in a row for Bago. New question. What woman is compared to a frivolous squirrel by her husband Torvald, whom this woman leaves at the end of Henrik Ibsen's play, A Doll's House? Peyton.
Meredith.
Incorrect. Winnebago. Sam.
Harriet.
Incorrect. Nora Helmer. Spoiler alert, now we know how Doll's House ends. New question. Which man who was accused of casting the Age of Bronze from a live model sculpted The Kiss and included The Thinker in the Gates of Hell series? Mikhail.
Rodin.
Rodin is correct. That's 20 points, but it is not enough because that long buzzer means the round is over. Lena Winslow made it to 90 points, but it wasn't enough for Winnebago. Winnebago with 180. Nice job. The 3 guys from Winnebago, you're moving on to the next round. Lena Winslow, before we say goodbye, seniors on your team? Anybody? No. Usually this is our senior send-off, but instead, this is now, we're locking you in next season, right? All 4 of you will be back, plus your substitutes as well. Congratulations. You did a fine job today, even though you didn't advance. Winnebago, nice work. You're moving on to the next round. You will face the winner of next week's game. That's between Byron and Warren. Thanks for watching, and happy Halloween.